Hello friends, happy Thursday, day 4 of Christmas in July. Tonight we're gonna paint some Christmas ornaments. Just trying to get situated here real quick. This is a set of 4 ornaments and a lot of them match what we've already painted this week. So our Mrs. Claus, Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus. Shelf sitters. I am going to pull up the artist's, the designer's file on this one because I did like the colors she chose for her background. So let me pull that up real quick. How is everybody doing? Hello, Vicky. Let me pull this up quick. Okay, so she incorporated a pink background, a light gray, and a light blue. So let's do that. We're gonna incorporate these with what we already have. Hello, hello. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and tip you all down. Guess what I did last night? Clean my brushes. Some of them still are not the best. They need to be cleaned again, but I swear this stuff works like magic. It is the Brush Masters brush cleaner, and I got this on Amazon for like 10 bucks, I think. Okay, anyways, enough about that. We're here to paint for Christmas, right? So we have got our cute little gnome over here. He's gonna say Coco. He's got a little beard, mustache, I don't know, whatever. He's gonna look something like this, okay? We have got one that is a gingerbread. This one's gonna be a little mustache, cute little hat, blah, blah, blah. This one says Mary. And then we have one that just has Let It Snow on the hat. Hello, Georgia. Georgie, sorry. Goodness. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and copy her backgrounds real quick, and then I won't copy the rest. Well, maybe they'll turn out the same, but I'm not gonna try to copy the rest. So she has got light blue on the background for this one, which will go with, what did we do? We did the cocoa. We did the winter workshop, and we did the cocoa theme. That would go perfect probably with that set. All right, so we're gonna do some light blue, which will need a second coat because the light colors just always seem to need a second coat. I'm gonna try to paint a little bit faster tonight. We have my nephew unexpectedly, so when I got off work, we've got him, so I'm gonna take over for the rest of the night after this. So I'm gonna paint as quick as I can. Hi, Linda. All right, probably still do another coat on that, even though I kind of did a second coat. All right, then the gingerbread one, she has got a pink background. Her background is really light, so let's see. This might be too dark. That's the same color. Let's try this one. That lid don't even stay on there. Busted right off on me. That's all right. Okay, so pink background for gingerbread, and if you've noticed, I'm not painting where the 3D pieces are gonna go because, like I said, I'm trying to paint a little bit quicker so that I can get upstairs and take over for my mother. She took the baby today while I worked, and then when I got done, she said it was my turn, so I get to go upstairs and take him for the rest of the night until my sister gets out of work at, I think, 11. All right, I'm gonna go right back into my blue background over here. There we go. I'm going to take a brush and make sure that the insides of these stay nice and clean. And then, let's see what else she's got. Always have to guess when you're on. Oh no, that's a Facebook thing, Linda. I'm sorry. Facebook is so wonky. Sometimes they're very good about notifications and sometimes they suck. So I apologize. And I didn't schedule an exact time for these just because doing 10 lives in a row, it can be a lot. And I never know with my health how I'm gonna feel after working all day. So I just said sometime between 5 and 7. I'll be live every night for this 10 days of Christmas in July. And I would have got on right after work, like I said, but we've got the baby and Grandma needed a little break. So I helped her out for a little bit and now she's given me this break to come down here and do this and then I'll take it back over. So there is our black background and then I'm gonna do this one. I've got all my pieces everywhere. I'm not gonna remember what goes where. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna do the light gray on this one. And again, I'm just gonna make sure that the paint's cleared out of there so that we can hang them if we need to. He is 1.5 right now. He's a handful. All right, let's see. So we are gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna look at this to put my pieces back together. This one has a snowflake. Oh, this is part of his hat here. He's supposed to have a big nose. Where's his nose? Maybe this is his nose. And then we've got this piece, and then we've got Coco. So I'm gonna kind of line them back up where they're supposed to go so that I can paint them one by one and glue them back down, okay? Because that's gonna be easier for me. You guys don't have to do yours this way if you don't want to, but it's how you're gonna watch me do it tonight. I think this one is too big. Does this one go here? No. But this one I'm pretty sure fits that hat perfect. Does this one go over here? I bet you that's what it is. Yes, I mixed them up. This one goes here. Ha, see, that's why we line them up before, so we don't mess them all up completely. All right, and then there is the gingerbread, and this one looks like it's got a little piece of candy, and again, we'll have the little circle. Let's move that one out of the way. And then our black one is our Santa Claus looking guy. He's got a puffy thing. I just saw it. Here it is. Got a nose, mustache. Does Santa have some snowflakes? He's got some snowflakes. And then Mary. Where'd Mary go? Oh, M-E-R-Y. Where's my other R? Here it is. And then they are Linda. Yep, I believe that I linked it before I logged on here, so it will be in the description of the video when we get done. It won't let me share the link while I'm live, but it is already, I think it's already attached to the video. Oops, what am I doing? I didn't put that one on there. Where's the background to this one at? Here it is. Y'all, I'm losing it already. Losing it. All right, let it snow. And another snowflake. And we've got a little birdie for this one. And then this thing. Okay. Whew. I think we're golden. I think we are golden. Okay. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna start with our blue one. And we have got our warm buff for our skin tone still, so that all of our pieces match. So whatever color you've been using for your skin tone, I would suggest sticking with that for this piece as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all of my little noses right now. I find it easier to do a piece at a time, like a color at a time, I should say. There's her nose. Whoops, I got a fingerprint in that one. I gotta fix it now, darn it. Flipped over and put my finger right in there. And then this little guy's nose. All right. Now, he is gray. Well, I guess I'm just gonna kind of copy how she did hers because I've got them out and it's just gonna be easier, I guess. So she did her gnome in gray. So we're gonna go ahead and do our gnome in gray. And you don't have to do the whole thing because it's gonna be covered up, right? So, oops, I forget this guy goes down here first. So that should be enough paint. I'm just making sure that it's covered. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab some white and we're gonna do the beard and mustache for him real quick. White, I'm gonna use this little guy. I say I'm running out of sponges. It's not really that I'm running out of sponges, I'm just running out of places, I guess, to stick sponges to get more sponges out for different colors. Does that make sense? All right. I like to kind of swoop my, I don't have a brush, but my sponge in the same direction that the hair would fall, because you can still kind of see the lines. You don't really get like the paintbrush lines, but you do still kind of get that effect. So I like to go in the same direction as the hair would actually go. Hello, Lisa. All right, this part is going to be done in red. We have not used, I saw this red sitting here, but we haven't used red yet. So get a little bit of that out. And then every other line is going to be done in white and red. So I'm going to go back in with my white. I'm going to fill the rest of this out and then we'll go back over the spots that need to be red in just a minute to make them nice and bright. Oh, awesome, Lisa. And thank you. I'm having fun. So far, I've liked all of them. I think you guys are going to really like next week. Next week, I've got gingerbread theme, and I think they're... Oops, I didn't paint enough. This has got to go down here farther. The gingerbread theme ones are super cute, I think. These ones are cute. I think every single one of the 10 Days of Christmas is super cute, to be honest. I was going to kind of, like, just do them sporadically, and then I thought, you know what? They were pretty much all the same kind of themes, so I ended up being able to do 1 week of just Santa Claus theme. Next week will be all gingerbread. And then the final week we've got some gnomes and, what is it? Gnomes and elves. So that'll be fun too. All right, hitting them with the second coat. And I'm kind of being a little sloppy with the second coat to make it look like we've got some hair movement here. Trying to give them a realistic look. Okay, I'm gonna go in and start gluing some pieces down. Hi, Tiffany. How are you? These will be cute with some super fun ribbon. I got rid of all my ribbon when I moved here. I don't have as much space in my office area, craft room, as I did at the other house. So I got rid of a ton of stuff that I don't use all the time. And ribbon's one of those things that I just don't use all the time. Some people do, I don't. Hello, Marquita. Let's see. So we have a nose, but I don't know which nose is his. We're gonna go with this giant one. I think this goes for him. Put his nose kind of on both pieces there. And then, is this his, this can't be his mustache, is it? Oh, it goes underneath him. Wait a minute. I messed up. That's okay, I fixed it. Or I will fix it, I'm fixing it right now. It goes underneath his nose. I was gonna stick it below his nose. That's not right. You wanna stick it on the bottom and then his nose is gonna go on top of there. It's a good thing I pulled up these pictures. Hi, Penny. There we go. How cute is he? So cute, so cute. All right, so we've got red, then we've got white. I'm gonna go with another red. That brush did not get cleaned very good. I honestly just kind of ran some of that cleaner over them and put them in a bucket of hot water and let them sit out all night and soak in it. So I didn't really scrub them or anything. So some of them got really good clean and some of them didn't. So I just have to go back through and re-clean them. But if you clean your brushes every time you use them, unlike I do, you probably won't have any problem with them at all. All right, there we go. So let me go ahead and glue our gnome down. And we're gonna do these ones in red. So we're gonna have cocoa and the little loop around the top, around the ribbon hole area where you're gonna hang it. I don't know what you would call it. Those are gonna be done in red, and then we got a white snowflake. And then this one's done other than details, but we'll wait and do details at the very end if we have time. Otherwise I'll finish details not live and I'll post a photo of them finished. All right, where'd my white one go? Oh, that's not it either. Here it is. And I'm going to be messy with my white paint because it just gives it more texture. Did the same exact thing and had a hard time getting his nose off. Oh no! I was lucky that it came right off. I figured he was going to be stuck. And we would have made it work, but it's not fun when you do that. All right, so there we go. There he is without any details, okay? I mean, he's pretty plain Jane right now, but he still looks cute. Let's move on to our gingerbread. And gingerbread, we're gonna have this stuff in red. So let's do that real quick. Got our gingerbread word in red, and then the little circle at the top is gonna be red. So day 5 is not going to be tomorrow. If you guys are following along already, you already know that. But if you're brand new here, it's going to be on Monday. I'm going live Monday through Thursday. I went live Monday through Thursday this week, and I'll go live again Monday through Thursday next week, and then Monday and Tuesday the following week to hit our 10 days. So I won't be live again tomorrow, but I'll probably share some finished photos or something for y'all to see. Hello, Jessie. All right, let's see here. Now I got out my little bit darker color, and that is the toffee, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the background of this one in toffee, because it's our little gingerbread. And let's see, this part is done in toffee. As well. All right. Then we have got our white beard and mustache again. Guys, how do I keep losing? Making myself dizzy from looking around for this white sponge. Where did I put it? I am literally losing it. Do you guys see it? How did I lose my? I said Jessie, didn't I? I'm sorry. Hi, is it Josie? I know I said your name wrong. I'm sorry about that. Here's white. I really am losing it, guys. So instead of putting on just a little thin coat, I think I'm just gonna go thick right from the beginning, and maybe we won't need a second coat on there at all. So it'll give us that texture that I'm looking for. I don't know, trying something new. It's gonna take longer to dry, I know that, when it's thicker, but maybe we can hit it with the dryer or just throw it down anyways and not really worry about it. All right, this is gonna be red and white like we did on the last hat. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in with white first. It's just easier to fill in the white and then go back over with the red. This I do want to be smooth because we're gonna have red and white lines, and if we have the white looking all puffy and the red smooth, it's gonna look goofy, I think. So I'm gonna do that. Got our nose already. This is gonna be done in red. Oops, wrong sponge. It's our little candy piece, which now that I'm looking at it, that should be white behind there. So I'm gonna use this brush and make my little, there's like a little bump out here, like a circular bump out. Hi Karen, and I'm gonna make this white. So it's white underneath there, so you can see that candy. I think that'll work, hopefully it works. Yeah, it'll work, it's okay. It's got white sticking out underneath it though. So I'll have to go back in after it's glued down and repaint the tan. See, so it looks like a piece of candy. All right, let me run a second coat over this real quick. And then we can start gluing our pieces down, and then I'll do our stripes. So let's start with our main piece here. And I know on a camera it might look like I'm putting a lot of glue on, but it's a very, very thin coat, so there's hardly any glue there. I just kind of spread it all around. So that way, I mean, it dries it like super quick. So you set it down and it's pretty much dried. Let's see. Glue down my beard and my mustache, which is super, super thick and wet right now still, so I'm being careful with that. The only thing I didn't think about is how thick this is for where the nose is gonna go. Did they put their nose? Oh, not right here. Now, before I go any further, Take an itty bitty brush and I'm going to fill in this etching where the icing would be. Totally out of the lines, but that's exactly how my icing would look anyways, so I'm not worried about it. If you're a perfectionist, you don't want to look at this closely, let me tell you. I'm gonna go ahead and just put some glue on this line as close to the line as I can, because gingerbread is this word is very thin. And if I try to put it on the letters themselves, like the cutout, I'm gonna glue my fingers. So I'm gonna stick it on there and then just set this right down on it. And then we got our little circle piece. Oops. See, I'm gluing my fingers down anyways. So we're gonna have white, and then we're gonna have red. I need more red paint, it's dried out. I do not like the way that line came out, but it is what it is. It's not my best work, I'll tell you that. But it's supposed to be a gingerbread cookie, right? So, again, maybe this is a red frosting, and I'm not a froster. Doesn't look bad from a distance. No one's gonna be up close looking at them, so I'm good with it. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and glue on this little piece of candy. And try to put it right where it needs to go without, turned out all right. Didn't turn out bad. Without smearing paint everywhere is what I was trying to say. So there we go, our second little basic gnome ornament. Here's our first one. Go on to, oh, wait a minute. We didn't give her her snowflake. Hold on, we're not done. White. She's got a snowflake too. I think all of them have snowflakes. But I do really kind of like the chunky look of the paint like that. Without, it kind of gives it the Snow-Tex look without using the Snow-Tex. So I'm just throwing it on thick and not worrying about it. Okay, there she is. I'm gonna set her off to the side to dry. Let's work on Mary. He pretty much matches our door hanger from last night, which I of course don't have right here next to me, sorry. But if you were live last night, you know what I'm talking about. Thank you. Okay, so we have got Santa Claus. And Santa Claus is gonna be red for the background. So we're just gonna go right in here, basically his shoulders. And then we'll stick his 3D parts on there. I don't think anything else. Well, he does. His whole top's gonna have to be red. What was I thinking? After, so his hat goes right here, so all this will be red too. So basically the top of him and his shoulders, but you can do the whole thing if you want to. Again, I'm just trying to save a little time because I need to go upstairs and take over the babysitting. All right. So these are white, this is white, these are white, this is white. Everything else is white. Oh my goodness. Everything else is white, guys. This one's gonna be easy. Hi, Betty. All right, so white for our letters, Mary. That I don't want to be chunky. I want that to be a smooth because it's just our writing. But like our snowflakes or the puffy parts of a hat or cuffs or something like that, I'm gonna do in the thick. The hair, I'm gonna do that in the thicker paint because I feel like it makes it look more real. right, set that off to the side to dry. So basically, well, this one will be smooth too, and the rest of it's all just gonna kind of be thick, chunky paint. One of the boys brought me a broken bird to try to fix today too, so I have to go do that when I get done here as well. It's out in my garage right now with some chicken food in a little bucket. I think its wing is broken, so. Smooth. Can you guys hear the boys running around upstairs? Preston is chasing the baby. I can hear him. And we've got our snowflake and our little puffy ball here. Our palm, I guess you call these, right? At the end of the hat. Okay, now we get to glue. These are gonna be so much cuter with details on them, but right now they're just getting put together. Line that up on there. Like I said, I don't have cute ribbon either, so I can't really finish my ornaments completely. But you guys get the gist of it, and they would be so cute with cute ribbons on them. Make sure to line that up right. Okay. Then we're gonna stick his mustache on his beard. Like so. And put this part of his hat on. And we'll stick his nose on, get those letters on there. Let's stick his nose kind of above the hat just a little, I think. Just like that. Give him a couple of snowflakes. And then we've got our writing, so I'm gonna try to just do it right here on the board. Just a little bit of glue. Usually I do like 2 or 3 letters at a time because the glue dries super fast, but these are little pieces and they're right here, so I think we're good. I can hear my nephew up there saying, run, 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 run. All right, so there we go. This one's my favorite one so far, actually. I like this one a lot. Mary. And our little final one right here. I'm gonna do some distressing on this. I liked the way that turned out yesterday on our door hanger that we did. So I just put some white paint on here, and I'm gonna take a lot of the white paint off here, called offloading, and then I'm going to go through and just distress like so. So just basically really lightly with the brush. I do try to get the edges a little bit more. Can you guys see that? It's just dry brushing. All right, so for this one, we are gonna do light blue background for his shirt, jacket, whatever he's wearing. And I'm gonna want a second coat on there. I just like a second coat. Our little bird is gonna be a blue bird. I'm just dabbing him a couple of times, kind of like giving him second and third coat right here all at once because he's so tiny. He'll dry super fast, so that way I don't have to go back over it. So these parts are gonna be white, white. We've got red, black. The top of his hat's gonna be black. This will be black. Okay. Talking to myself. You guys do that? I talk to myself a lot. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Jerry, Denise. How is everybody? All right. So then, just go back with our white. If we can find it. Here it is. I'm gonna do my thick paint again for my beard and my mustache. A lot of this is just repetitive, guys, because obviously we're doing the same thing on all the different pieces. But when you watch it over and over again, maybe you pick up on it, something new. Okay. Got our white snowflake will be nice and smooth. This part's gonna be smooth. It says let it snow. That's probably gonna need like 3 coats because you can really see the laser burn marks on there. Doing this in black, as well as our circle. And then the top part of him, hi Tracy, is gonna be done in black as well. So this is his hat. Oops, I got some of my blue on there. It's all right. Oh no, oh, I don't think I went too far down. I think I'm good. See, I went down into the blue, but I think I'm good. I think that's still gonna be covered, so I think we're fine. And then this part we're gonna do in red. This is part of the hat. Back to our white. Maybe it'll be okay with 2 coats, we'll see. Might still do a third on there. Gotta find out in a minute. All right, going back over here. Hello, Tracy. And just line it up with your etching. Hat lines up right here, and our little mustache, or sorry, this isn't our mustache, our little beard, then our mustache will go on top. And the pieces all fit together so perfectly. That's what I love about these versus like canvas paintings. I feel like, and I love canvas painting too, don't get me wrong, but you can't mess these up. You can do them super, super cute and advanced if you want to, or you can do them simple, easy, but regardless, you can't mess them up. I feel like it's easy to mess up a canvas painting. I feel like this one should have had a bigger nose. I probably put the wrong nose on it, but that's all right. That's what I used. Thanks, Tracy. Super fun kit to do. So we're gonna go ahead and put a snowflake on him, like right here. Oops. Shifted that on accident, and then we'll glue our little birdie down. Right here in our circle. And we'll go back through and hit some of these with some more details. Because it sounds quiet up there right now, so I think I'm okay still. Nobody's yelling for me to come up right yet. All right, so let me put him off to the side. We're gonna go back to the first one that we did, and we are gonna give him some polka dots, just randomly, wherever we feel like putting them. Oops, I don't feel like that one's, there we go. Just wasn't turning out the way I wanted it to. Put some down here. And I kind of do some of them hanging off of the edge, some of them not hanging off of the edge. Okay, I need some more red. It's a little, it's not quite thick enough when I dab the back end into it, and so it's just, the circles aren't coming out exactly circular. I was trying to just get away with using what was left, but I feel like some of these got too lined up, but didn't want them to look that way. Again, that's okay though. There we go. How cute is that? I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing and put a few little spots on his hat in white. Let's see. And I never did go through and do my second coat of white on this one I'm seeing now. That's the crusty brush. Let's see if we can use this one. I'm noticing now that it's really, it's not a nice looking white, so I'm going back through it with a second coat. But my brush was used for red, so it's kind of turning pink. It is what it is. I kind of turned pink. It's okay. It is okay. Gives them some more character. There we go. So this one is finished. I don't think I want to do anything else to this one. You could do polka dots if you wanted to on the cocoa. You could ombre it. We could have ombreed it before we put it on there. Hi, Penny. Let's go to this gray one just because I have it sitting here. I'm going to bust out some markers. I'm going to use my really thin one to kind of go over this Let It Snow to make that stick out a little bit better. Just right over the etching. You just want to make sure that your paint is dry first, or you'll ruin your marker and it won't turn out. Birdie, his eye here. Let's see what else we want to do to this one. She put dots on all of her backgrounds, so I'm going to do the same thing. Because it does make it cute, makes it look like it's snowing. Hi, Rachel. We already did the distressing on here, so I'm not going to put as many dots on here. Not that I put a ton on the other one either, but I'm going to spread them out a little bit more on this one, just because we already have some background. I think that is good enough. So there we go. Ornament number 2. And then we're gonna do our gingerbread lady. And our gingerbread lady, we already did some detailing on here. We're gonna give her some polka dots. We're gonna do hers in red. Or not polka dots, sorry, they're polka dots, but there are snowflakes, right? Hello, Diane. It's getting goopy on me. Some of those are kind of, they're crying. They're dripping. See, they got a little tail on them, so they started dripping. Hi, Debbie. Stick one inside of my G there. So there we go. I'm gonna give her some white dots on her hat as well in the red. One, oops, that didn't turn into a whole dot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go 1, 2 on that middle one. And I think we're gonna call her good. And then we've got our final one right over here. So we're gonna do white dots on this one for our snow. I'm gonna start with that. I love the way our door hanger turned out last night. Starting to wonder if he went to sleep. I don't hear him. Sorry, I get quiet when I do my polka dots, don't I? I feel like it takes some concentration to put them in the right spot. There's really not a right spot, but I just feel like there's got to be another one over here somewhere, but right there. Yeah. That one did not turn into a dot, it turned into a blob, but hopefully it still looks okay. So we're gonna give him a few little dots on his hat, and I think we're gonna call him good. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Maybe on his sleeve too. 1, 2, 3. I think that's it. So there's our other ornament. I will show you all of them here. Give me just a second. I'm gonna get all this stuff out of the way. I don't want to put my arm in anything. Okay. Keep you guys tipped down just a little bit. So we've got 4 ornaments that we did tonight. We've got Let It Snow and Mary. How cute are those? See, even though they're all different, they all go together. They're all the same, still somewhat to some extent. And then, oops, I'm trying not to mess up my polka dots. And then we've got Cocoa and Gingerbread. So how fun are those? All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight and all week. If you were here all week, I super appreciate it. I will be back live again on Monday between 5 and 7 Eastern for days, what would that be? 5, 6, 7, and 8 next week. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, everybody.